I have no clever intro for this yet, but weekly thing. I know it's really late. I'm getting this filmed and sent up to you guys, but first 2 episodes of Legend of the Seeker, The Prophecy. I haven't memorized the names because all these names are kind of weird for me, but I'm just going to sum up the 2 episodes like this. It's the beginning of the hero's journey, where we have a huge sort of life or death situation being introduced in full. We have a dark kingdom that was looking for a chosen one. Chosen one is basically Moses off to a far off position where he will be safe. Or she, if you want to do that sort of narrative. However, fast forward about 15 or so years to where the lead role characters of the guide / love interest is trying to then find our chosen one, enters into some trouble to have the chosen one meet their future love interest, to then also meet the mentor / mystical character. Sorry, as my computer was weird and my mic just flew off the table. Anyway, from this, we then have to have our 3 main characters meet, while also having the main danger be super prevalent to where we have the ultimate confrontation that leads into the MacGuffin, our main tools, as well as the status quo for what's going to happen. Our bumbling chosen one could be either a crouching moron, hidden badass. He could just be someone that learns gradually to then become a Keanu Reeves ripoff. He could be a mixture of the two, or he could just be a giant disappointment. I'm being realistic. Those are just 4 options, and we have crouching moron, hidden badass in a kind of weird way. It kind of works a little bit. In any case, from that whole thing of introducing our whole trio, introducing the main threat, trying to then showcasing how supporting characters will be, as well as the gravity of the situation, saying that this isn't your regular TV show, to then culminate into how it's going to affect the world at large now that the plot has begun, to where home is no longer safe and the journey can now begin. In that same resonance for where this is taking off, and where I will finally get into more in-depth stuff as we progress, because the first 2 episodes are really, really long together. It's literally an hour and damn near 40 minutes. If you're just trying to pause, take notes, it then becomes 3 hours, and I don't have 3 hours right now. I work non-flippin' stop, and I work doubles on Tuesdays right now. So I gotta condense everything for you guys, otherwise this will never come out on time. So, my verdict for where we are for the 2-part premiere. It's not bad. It literally is what people have told me. It's Game of Thrones before Game of Thrones. It's the beauty and wonderment that we have of a medieval fantasy, but also more grounded and less George R. R. Martin's whole anger-filled, incest-riddled, murdery, head-chopping, condensely ineffective in modern society because of how dumb it can be, murder spree boner that he has for his stories. And for the TV show adaptations to his stories at large. Because, honestly, I'm not hating on it. I love it so far because it introduces a lot of stuff. The main character, for me, feels like a mix between what Arthur and Merlin could have been together, being like a mystical child that also has the prevalence of being sword over anything sorcery. The female lead kind of feels like, kind of like a surefire way of being the overpowered one in the young demographic that also has their limitations. And the mentor figure, if you guys look at it a little bit closely, it's like trying to return to having a Gaius figure from our Merlin weekly reviews, where this could be a great spiritual successor. Only time can tell as we actually decompress and then focus solely on where we can progress from here on out. So I say, if you guys want me to do a full-blown analysis, I want to first ask Leading Warright to give me their email so that we can do a collaboration thing to make this weekly thing a little bit more streamlined. So we're going to actually wait 2 weeks so we can set things up. We go over all the details, and I might actually have a contributor to make these whole weekly videos even more passion-filled and with a lot more notes and nuance than I could do, since this is no longer in a field of Every Tuesday is a show that I've seen somewhat before and have a stronger notion about, so I can actually bounce off someone. So we're going to put a cork in this for 2 weeks. I'll be right back with episode 3, but either with a collaborator or not. Either way, I'm leaving it up to Laura. I will see you guys then.